We're trying to start raving up in here.
I know.
Oh
Can you play it again, okay?
I know. Rewind.
Intro.
What is going on, humans? Thank you for joining me tonight on episode 68.
I was about to be 69.
Oh, almost. Oh my God, you're gonna be 69. What is up, y'all? Thank you for joining me. It's a beautiful night. We're definitely not dying of heat, you know. Where this glow that you see is just, you know, it's just for looks. And tonight I have the one and only NVM.
What up, people? Thanks for checking in.
Thank you to all the fans. Over there, you see that? Oh, I got it over there. I know, right? Ooh. All right, so we're gonna play Jenga. We're gonna get janged while we do the interview. So you can go first because you're my guest. So
all right.
I
don't
was
know if
gonna
you're
make
like
it.
too much of a pro or what. Should we go for it or what?
Yeah.
Do you have that rule where you're like, have the like before 3 or something like that? Or you just
no, I just used one hand.
Okay.
And then that's it.
She pulls out like a whole sheet of rules.
I know.
And then this is second. All right, cool. All right,
Yeah.
go first.
Oh my God, I'm really excited to have you here because
Thank you for having me.
Oh my God, I have a lot of love for you, and you are a
Love you
bomb
too.
as videographer and photographer.
I appreciate
And
that.
it's ready. I'm so excited to hear your story. We've been friends for a while, but I've been saving all these questions.
No wonder.
Yeah.
We'll hang out and you're like, I don't want to say too much because I want to save it. I'm like, dude, just let it out.
Yeah,
let
I need to save the questions, you know, the meat and
Yeah.
potatoes before.
That makes sense. So after the interview, you'll be like full on Scarlett when we hang out.
Yeah. Oh, you didn't think I was being full on Scarlett?
No, I'm just kidding. No,
Oh.
no, she's full on Scarlett.
Why haven't you gone already?
Oh, okay. Oops. All of a
Oops.
sudden, I'm scared.
So
Alright,
tell
cool,
me
cool.
about the story behind your name, NVM.
So I actually get that a lot. So NVM actually came from having way too many ideas all the time. So as a videographer, as a creative, sometimes you kind of have too many ideas and you kind of like get stressed out or you get frustrated and you're like, oh, like I can't pick like a certain type of videos that I want to do. And so I would always be like, never mind, I'm gonna do another type of video. Never mind. And I was like, you know what? I might as well just embrace that I do different types of videos. And so I made NVM my logo. And so if you go to my Instagram or my YouTube channel or just the type of work that I do, you can see the different types of videos that I do. I can go from documentary work to like music stuff like recaps at festival or something like that, but yeah, that's where it came from.
It's your turn, by the way. You gotta keep going.
Oh, okay, oops.
Okay, get it together.
Oops. I'm like all of a sudden. All right, cool.
Oh yeah, it's pretty cool. I can relate sometimes. It's like creative. You have all these ideas, all these projects, and sometimes it can be overwhelming. You're like, okay, I want to start this and that, and you're like, okay, never mind. Maybe I'll keep it I'll do it tomorrow, or I'll start this project and another project.
Yeah.
Have you ever had like too many projects at once that you're like, I don't know what to do?
Oh my God, it literally, that's like my life all the time. But there's something about just being busy all the time. You know.
I can relate.
It's kind of weird.
Relate.
Like you'll be so stressed out, but at the same time, you just love it.
Yeah,
you know?
it's that
Yeah,
rush. So you're
yeah.
like, oh, I need to get things done.
Like
Like editing.
3 days without like sleeping, and all your friends are like, dude, like I haven't seen you, like let's go grab a drink or something. And I'm like, or my mom's like, hey, no te mirados, and I'm like, okay, all right, I gotta chill. You know,
Right?
sometimes I have to remind myself. You just went right.
Yeah.
I have to remind myself like, hey, like sometimes you need to like chill, and that's something actually I have trouble with, just like relaxing. Like I have issues with that sometimes. Like my body doesn't know how to relax because I'm used to working a lot.
Oh my God. So when do you relax? What do you do? Oh, by the way, I forgot to do it in the beginning, but
Oops.
that piece,
Uh-huh.
I want you to give me a signature with one of these markers.
Wait, where?
The piece.
This one right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. What do you do when you actually get to relax?
What do I do? One of my favorite things to do is just doing like anything outdoors. I just went kayaking. I bought a kayak on Amazon. It was an inflatable
Thank
one,
you, Jeff
actually.
Bezos.
Shout out Amazon. Oh shoot. Just anything outdoors, going on a walk with my dogs, with my girlfriend, visiting my parents. I have to see my parents at least once a week. Hanging out with my nephews, or just hanging out with my friends, you know?
Just hanging
Yeah.
out. That's cool. And tell me about how you were when you were a kid. What's that? Oh, it's my turn actually, because I just did that. So.
Oops.
No, you can go. You can go again. I don't even know whose turn is it. I'm like, oh.
Oops.
It's okay. I guess I'll go again.
Yeah, you just go. Here.
Tell me about how you were when you were a kid. Did you take any classes that
Like
were
artistic wise or?
Yeah, artistic ways.
I think just general classes growing up. But one thing that I did do a lot in school was I did a lot of sports, like a lot. So I've actually been playing soccer since I was 4. I want to say my dad was actually my soccer coach, and so I've been so I've been playing soccer my entire life until like I graduated high school, and then that was pretty much it. But artistic wise, in high school I had an art class from 9th grade till I graduated. But other than that, it's just like myself. I would just, I guess like shuffling would be a form or like expressing yourself. Yeah. So yeah, I guess I can backtrack to like 7th and 8th grade. I used to shuffle a lot. It was, oh my god, it was so embarrassing.
Shit. Yeah, I used to shuffle too,
yeah.
like in the earlier rave days.
Oh, is it my turn? Okay. So yeah, I used to shuffle in middle school, like to the point where I was like known for the shuffling girl, and I would have to battle like and during lunchtime. It was so, oh my god, it was so like, now that I'm thinking about it, I'm like, oh god, there goes Melly doing some dumb shit again. But I honestly, like, I had a lot of fun, and that's actually like one of the first ways that I started exploring videography, because now that I'm thinking about it, it's like, so I was like 9th grade maybe at this point. I would shuffle, or I would like have one of my friends record me in different areas, because I grew up in National City in 9th grade or around that time. I would have my friend record me shuffling in different parts of National City, like at the park or like in front of the library or in front of the school or something. And then I would,
need to see these videos. I didn't know.
Dude, I've literally been looking for them because I can't remember my shuffling name, but I had one.
You don't remember your shuffling name?
Don't
but you were the queen of shuffle?
I know. But yeah, so I would go home and edit the stuff together. And but I still, to this day, if someone is watching and they know my secret shuffling video, please send it to me. That'd be great. But to this day, I still can't, like.
So that's how you got started with videography? You never took any class or something that inspired you? It was through shuffling?
Yeah, from what I remember. Well, I mean, also my mom, she although she just records with her phone all the time and wants to take pictures all the time, like,
Same.
you know, it's just
Same
like, so I think it actually comes from her, whether she knows it or not. She's not professional, like, or anything, but she just, like, you're freaking tying your shoes. My mom's like, her Facebook, you know, but I think it actually comes from her, that background of videography. But yeah, I think that's how it, like, for myself, I never took any classes in high school or anything. I just, like, picked up, like, a camera, or I don't know if it was my phone, but yeah, that's how it started.
What did you use to edit back then?
What
did you use to edit back then?
How?
Yeah, like what software did you use to edit, like back then? Was it
that
Microsoft?
I don't remember.
Was it the Microsoft one?
Probably.
That's what I first used ever. Like that Microsoft editor.
Movie Maker?
Yeah, the Movie Maker.
I think it was that one.
I feel like anyone that had a computer, like, that wanted to get into video editing, that's what they started with, because it was just on it already.
I think it was that one. Sounds about right. But yeah, I mean, other than that, like, when I got older, I literally, when like iPhones came out, damn, I'm getting in trouble by you, huh? Your turn. When iPhone came out, I bought an app on, oh shoot, it's starting to shake. I bought an app on the App Store. It was like $2-3. It's still pretty, I still use it sometimes if I want to do like a quick edit and post on Instagram. It's super convenient. I think it's like Video Shop app or something like that. But now there's so many, but that one's the one that I started with, and then from there, like, the rest is history.
That's pretty amazing.
Yeah.
And how did you get involved in the electronic music scene? What was like your very first event?
Man.
Tell me about your very first rave.
It's actually a pretty interesting. Is my turn?
Yes.
Again? Okay. It's a pretty interesting story. So, like I said, I've been listening to House and Techno since like I was in 9th grade. And it's something I've been fascinated with. And when I started to get into videography, at first it was just for fun. When I graduated college, when I graduated college, I actually wanted to be a Foley artist when you make the sound effects for animated movies.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, and I tried to go to college, but I couldn't afford it, and so I went to community college, and I was gonna be, because I'm really good with math, so I was just gonna be a math professor or something with math.
What?
And then, but at the same time, I was like messing with video editing on my phone because it was something that I just like been in love with. Oh my god, what was the question again? I just went on like a rant.
No, please keep
Wait,
going.
what was it? Like, oh, how did I get into
Yeah,
it? Okay,
yeah.
okay.
Please,
so,
I love that. Tell the
yeah,
whole story. That's
thing.
what we're here for.
All right, the whole bang. So yeah, this one guy, backtrack because I do documentary work. This guy, I did a presentation at one of my community classes, and he's a director for documentaries. I did a internship with him, and from there, that's when I started to mess with real cameras and stuff like that. So he really liked me. The internship sucked. Like, I had like 3 hours of sleep every night for like whole month.
That's terrible.
But you know what? Like, now, like, he like calls me like maybe like 4 times a year, flies me out to help him film stuff.
So was it an unpaid internship?
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah. What do you think about that? The whole paid unpaid internship. Do you think it's worth it? Was it an experience that was worth it in your opinion?
I did twice. So yeah. So 2 internships that I've done, they turned out actually to be a really positive thing. Both of them ended up hiring me. So my full-time job, I make ads and commercials for e-commerce or marketing videos for social media platforms.
Mm-hmm.
So that was one unpaid internship that I did, and I still work there now as a full-time. And then the other one is I help film documentaries, and that's when he hired me. So back to that question, where how did I get into electronic music? Yeah. So like when I turned 18, I started going to a lot of like electronic festivals, because a lot of times it was like 18 and up.
Yeah.
And I would make, sorry, I'm like, it's starting to shake, so I gotta take my time now. So when I would go to festivals, I would just record me and my friends, you know, drinking and like in the festival.
Clubbing.
Yeah, having a good time with your freaking friends, and just like, it was like super quick, short videos, because at that time, Instagram was only 15 seconds, if you recall.
Oh,
like when
yes,
they first rolled out.
yes,
Yeah. So
I
if
remember.
you go on my Instagram at nvm.info, if you like scroll all the way down, you can still see some of the videos that are 15 seconds long.
The OG videos.
Yeah, those were all on my phone, everything. And those were pretty cool because they were just like fast, quick, and straight to the point. And then they started going to like a minute, and then like...
And now there's IGTV
yeah,
and
like,
live.
You can live there.
I know, pretty much. You can
so
see
yeah.
people chopping their onions all day.
Yeah, literally. My turn? Or
Yes.
Oh, shoot. That's starting to shake. So yeah, that happened when they got longer, the videos, like slowly I was like, damn, like, I think I like, at this point I was already working my full time, and also with the documentary guy and some side work. I was like, you know what, like, I want something more. And like, I've always enjoyed house and techno music. I was like, I always looked up to and followed videographers that did videos like that.
Oh my god. Do you have any favorite videographers?
Yes, I do.
Ooh, tell me about them.
So I have 3. One of them's Leia. She's a videographer from Mousetrap. She is the content manager for Mousetrap and Deadmau5.
Wow, that's bad.
I actually got to meet her, but that's a whole nother story. So I got to meet my idol. She's a bomb videographer. So shout out Leia. Another one is Brian. He does videography work for mainly Carnage.
Oh,
and then I think
nice.
Keizo at one point, if I'm like correct. And then, so yeah, that's Brian. And then another one would be Chris Yoder. He did work with Carnage as well too, and like Keizo and stuff like that.
And what do you like about them?
I don't know. They're, oh shoot, did I do the wrong one? It's too late to put it back.
It's too late.
Nah.
No, you touch that piece. No, you gotta go for it.
This one?
Yeah, you gotta go for it.
He's like, I gotta win. It's my show. All right. Sorry if the mic peaked. Oh, now she's mad. Oh. Where was I? I totally forgot. I got too excited with this Jenga, man.
What do you like about your favorite videographers? Like, what is it?
Oh, actually, I do know. When you watch their videos, they have really dope, like audio editing. Like they'll put in there themselves, or like they'll play with the actual song that they used. It's just something about the way that they use, or like the audience or the crowd, like yeah. I don't know. It's just
they add those organic sounds, but then music too.
Yes,
it's like a good combination.
Yeah, so that's one of the main things that I really like about these videographers. They do it so well. It's like it kind of makes you more interested and like, wow, I want to see more. So that's one of the main things that I really like about them. So
that's pretty awesome. Yeah. All right, so back to how you got into the scene.
Oh yeah. So oops, I answered like a million other questions.
It's okay.
So yeah, interested, blah blah. So I finally started on Instagram. Keep in mind at this point, like I don't really have. It's my turn.
Yes.
Oh my God. Okay. Sorry. So keep in mind at this point.
Oh my God, I look like a glazed donut. My bad. Oh my God.
At this point, I honestly don't have any like a portfolio that shows that I've done shows or like anything at all. So I was just like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm just gonna like start asking people, like even if it's small DJs locally, like I'm just gonna start asking them if they need a videographer. And so I started doing that. And stop on that.
Oh my God.
Oh, no. Hold on. So I started asking them, like, hey, do you need a videographer? And a lot of the times they wouldn't respond. And like, it's okay.
Yeah,
like,
that's how it is, right? Like, that's how it is.
And that's one thing that like, at first I was like bummed out, but then I learned that like just one person can make the difference. So I kept asking, and then
who was the person that made a difference for you?
His name's Kenny Oliver. So Kenny Oliver, shout out Kenny Oliver. He was actually the way that I came across him. Oh my God, you already went already. It's gonna go all the way up to the ceiling.
All the way up.
All of a sudden it's Legos. So he was giving away a crossed ticket, actually, and he was like, oh. I said crossed, and then the world was like, oh my God, House Techno.
Okay, so now it's time for a little truth or dare, since you lost.
What? Was that part of the live? All right, cool. Let's do it.
You didn't. Oh, it's the other link.
What? This was truth or dare. Classic.
Oh, okay. Never mind. I sent another link, but it's okay. We'll use it next time.
It's okay.
So, wait. So, truths or dare?
It's like, I'm like, why are you choosing?
No, well, no. How about do the mixed? I think. Yeah, mixed at the bottom. Teens. Do you like Justin Bieber?
Oh,
what do you want?
Truth.
She didn't want to.
Nah.
Your biggest shame in bed.
Oh God. Sometimes being a pillow princess. If I'm like tired, I'm like, okay, I'm sorry.
A pillow princess?
You know what that is, right?
No.
Oh, when it's just like a one-sided thing, like if they do something and then like it's their turn and you're like, I'm tired.
Oh, okay.
Pillow princess, because you're just like receiving.
Oh, okay. Yeah. You only like to get head and not give.
Yeah,
okay.
Exactly. But that's like usually if I'm tired. So it's like,
so all the time.
Sorry,
sorry to the girlfriend that's watching right now outside.
Oops. I'm gonna walk out. She's not there no more.
I know. You walk yourself home, okay? All right, that concludes this. Woo.
All right, there you go.
Anyways, where are we? Oh yeah, Kenny Oliver.
Oh yeah,
your experience.
So I hit up Kenny Oliver because he was giving away a ticket, but at the same time, like,
to cross.
Yeah, to cross. I hit him up. I was like, hey, if you need a videographer. But at the same time, my girlfriend had commented on his picture that he was giving away a ticket because she wanted a ticket to go to cross. Mm-hmm. So we both commented on his page, and then he accidentally messaged her. He's like, hey, do you do photography? And my girlfriend's like, I think he meant to message you. And then so he was like, oh, my bad. And then like me and him got connected, and he's like, hey, I'm performing at PB Avenue. I need a videographer, photographer. So if you want to meet me here, blah blah. So that happened, and I was really freaking nervous. This was my first time. I already do video work, but I've never done like
for like an electronic music event.
Yeah,
That was your first
experience.
experience. That was my first experience.
And I show up at PV Avenue, and I was like really freaking nervous. And I was just trying to like play it cool, you know, like I got this. And a lot of the times you just have to show up and like just wing it, you know. And so like I tried my best. And then that night I met Speaker Honey. So when I worked with Kenny Oliver that night, he was I think like closing it, because I think Speaker Honey and at Roswell, he and Speaker Honey had like a what's it called?
Residency?
Yeah, residency. So they had Kenny Oliver as a guest. So that night we all just like hung out after, and then we got along really well. But Kenny Oliver is not from San Diego. I forgot where he's from, so he like went back home. But I was like, I really enjoyed that night. Like that night
feeling.
It was so like, although it was like a small like.
Yeah, PV Avenue,
Yeah, it's like a bar. Honestly, it's pretty good size, and it's pretty dope. They have dope lighting.
Even
like,
though that it's in PV, like the vibes are not bad.
Yeah, it's pretty.
Even
yeah,
though you know how it is in PV,
but
but
yeah, I had such a great time. I was like, wow.
And then from there you were hooked. You're like, I want to keep going doing this.
It was just like, it was like a natural high that I got that night. It was like, oh my god, so corny.
No, I feel you. I feel you. Like that's just Yeah.
And it's like when you like did your first gig like Insomniac or something like that. It's like
doing what? I do a lot of things.
I do. Just like the dancing, right? Like,
the dancing. Actually, my first gig was at Numbers in Hillcrest. It doesn't exist anymore. Yeah, it doesn't.
So what was it, like a Riches, or what was it?
Yeah, it was in another gay club.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, rest in peace, you know.
Okay.
But
yeah.
actually,
not the gays.
not the gays, not the gays, the club. Okay, Numbers. Those were some cool underground events, and I worked my way up. Obviously, I wanted to get some experience at my belt, like for go-go dancing, and then I went to the auditions for EDC last year, and I was there living my best life, being a little crystal. We have some videos and content of yours, and we're gonna look at it, and you're gonna tell me the story. But not the first one. We're just gonna see it to show you a little bit of what NVM is all about.
Okay, cool.
Ooh.
I think I actually on purpose I put Kenny Oliver's video in there, and it's funny because we're like talking about it right now. So we'll see which one it is, and then we'll talk about it.
One.
One. Un, deux, trois. French.
Quatre, cinq, six. I took French in high school. Okay, 2 years, and then I took 2 years of of Italian. So if any Italian out there wants to hit me up. I know, like. Oh my god, that was epic. She did that, okay? She made that video happen.
That was Sound nightclub in LA. So I had to drive up there, but it was such a great time. Like when you're doing these shows, like yes, they're tiring and you're running around like crazy to get the cool shots, but like holy shit, like when the night finally ends and like you finish the gig, you just like in such like
it's a natural high,
like
right?
It's I don't know, you just get so happy and pumped and like wow, like I can't
wait for the next one. You feel so accomplished, right?
Yeah, exactly. It's like I love that feeling. But yeah, that was Speaker Honey at Sound Nightclub. I think that night was like a Mousetrap lineup. I think it was like Black Gummy Atlas or something like that. Yeah.
How long did it take you to create that video?
To edit it.
Editing takes forever, y'all. Let me tell you.
She edits too.
So actually the intro that you see every time the show starts, I had hit her up to create a video for me, an intro, and then she made like the framework, and then she taught me a lot of things too, and I refined it and added my touch. So
that was pretty fun.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun. We're just like,
yeah. She's like, hey, can I come over? Like, you teach me, like, dude, yeah. So you come over like in front of the computer for like 6 hours. Oops.
Yeah, that was great. So I know how it's like. Any small project takes forever.
Yeah. Yeah, even if it's like 1 minute, like and then you change your mind. Oh my god, so many times I'll be editing and I'm like, all right, it's done, and then I'm like watching. I'm like,
if you watch it again, you're like, yeah, I
don't like it. So literally, like at some points, like I just like delete the whole thing and I just like start brand new, because like I don't know. Sometimes I can be too picky. But it's just like, I don't know, that's like NVM, that's where she comes from.
She's like, never mind, delete the whole project. 6 hours later, nope.
Yeah, nope, I don't like it. Trash.
Okay, let's take a look at the next thing. It's that's BB.
Oh, hi BB. Hey.
Hold on 1 second.
You're good. I hope it's the Kenny Oliver one, because I didn't finish that one.
It's actually a combination of pictures and...
Oh, okay.
Pictures and videos.
Nice.
Of all the stuff that you got under your belt.
She was like, I'm gonna stalk you.
Yeah, pretty much. You gotta have all those extra things. But I didn't know you actually had a Facebook. If not, I would have stuck your Facebook too. That's what I usually do.
Honestly, like, I probably should, but I don't use it that much. But just like... I usually post like my documentary work on there, but honestly, I'm not as active on there as I should.
So you took that picture of Lee Reynolds.
Lee Reynolds.
Yeah, tell me about that.
So this one, because I've worked with Speaker Honey a lot, but you know, pandemic anyway. So, but anyways, we had been working at this point for a good amount of time. We were together a lot at one point, and we did a photo shoot early on that day. I think it was like a Sunday. And she's like, hey, like, I have a friend, Serene. She was just here, too.
Mm-hmm.
She's performing, what was it? What was that?
The Clam Jam?
No. This is in downtown.
That's at Courtyard.
Yeah, Courtyard.
Yeah.
She's like, hey, like, I have an extra ticket. Do you want to go? And she's like, yeah, let's go. So we went, actually, and we were backstage. And I just, like, I carry my camera, like, almost everywhere. Like, sometimes we hung out, like, with my GoPro, like, like, for no reason. But, yeah, I try to take my camera everywhere and just, like, take snapshots of like everything that I see, or like example right there. Awesome. So yeah, that's how I got that one.
Okay, so the next video. Oh, those edits are so sick.
Dude, I need that jacket.
She did that. Look at that. Oh my god.
Dude, I want that jacket so bad.
That's pretty epic, honestly. What's the process of creating something like that?
So, I don't know. Like, I guess it's just like it really, because those are really short, first of all, and there's no, like, it's just one picture that you're messing with. Or no, I think it's like 2. So you only have 2 pictures that you're messing with, and then you have to like figure out the background. So honestly, it's just all about like just being creative and just like, all right, like,
yeah, like how do you come up with your ideas? Like, do you create like a board, like a mood board, or you just go with the flow, like, or you look at the artist and see, okay, maybe this could fit, like,
actually that could be one way that I edit, like, I guess like videos or stuff like that. I'll go check out their page and like their style and like
their aesthetic.
Yeah, their aesthetic. But like as far as like creativeness, other than like checking their style, it just like, I don't know, when I sit in front of the computer and like I start editing, it just like comes, like, it sounds corny, but naturally. I mean, when we were editing together, I remember we got like in a like a 10-minute creative, like,
we're like, when you were just teaching me how everything was,
and then I think you started talking to my girlfriend, and then like you turn around and like, wait, how did you do that? And it had been like 3 minutes. I'm like, I don't know. It's just like, I don't know, it's just like at the moment, it's like those kind of edits just kind of like I don't know. It's just like comes naturally, I guess.
Yeah, and then you learn by just messing around. Okay, when I went over to a place, we were trying to get rid of my baby hairs in one picture or like somewhere, and she didn't want to YouTube or look up how to do it. She's like, no, I'm gonna mess around until I find out how to do it myself.
I don't know what it is. Something about like just figuring it out myself. I think actually no, I think I do know. So I think the reason why I like figuring out stuff by myself is because I feel like along the way you figure out other stuff too.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Yeah, so
you find new things.
Yeah, exactly.
Cool. All right, so next.
Toka. Toka. That was pretty badass. That was I think your birthday.
Yeah, that
was my birthday. She's like, I'm gonna bring it up because it was on my birthday. But
that's a really good picture, though.
Thank you.
Love how.
Appreciate it.
How do you use Photoshop too?
This one is actually an app that I got a membership on, so it's 2 different pictures, and I added the glitch on the side myself,
and then you blend them together.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that was cool.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that was such a fun night.
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
Next
one.
one.
Pool and everything.
Yeah, the pool.
Kenny Oliver. This is the first recap that I did.
That was the very first
recap I did.
Wow, look at that.
In the 80s.
Showing that dad vibe.
Yeah, this is the first recap I ever did with electronic music. I mean, other than like my phone.
Put you in the trap.
Wow. Yes, that was the very first one. You saw it here first.
Yeah.
Okay, let's look at the next. The next thing. It could be a picture or it could be a video. What is it? I think it's a picture.
What is that? Oh, Serene.
That one's so sick.
Thank you.
Yeah.
That was the same day that the picture with Lee. Yeah,
that was the
same day.
That was in the Clam Jam.
And that was just me carrying my camera like always.
Yeah, that looks so cool. Honestly, it looks
you.
like she's like under the sea.
Yeah, and that's why I don't know. It's just like because I saw like the clown on her or the show or whatever.
How do you capture the right moments when you're taking pictures?
Man, I don't know. And then like it's just,
you just see and then
yeah, like literally a lot of the time it's just like I wasn't even supposed to bring my camera that day. It's just like I think if I'm wrong, Speaker Honey, because she was with me, I can't remember, but I think they were like, oh, like I don't know if you can bring that in or something like that. And she was like, oh, it's just a camera, and they're like, all right, like
just a camera.
Yeah. Like,
okay, let's look at the next. I'm in there, but somewhere there. I'm in there again, right? Yes, I'm in there. Oh my god! Oh wow! Okay, let's talk about this night because.
Oh my god!
That was
okay. Wait. Fun fact before you dive into it. That was the last weekend that clubs were open.
That's what I was gonna say.
And it was such an insane night. Oh my god.
That was our
so
last
fun.
party of the year.
It was so fun.
Oh my god, that was the very last party of the year, y'all, at Bang Bang. And I remember that was March, right?
Yeah.
So that was the first
March
week.
12th because it was jazz.
Yeah, and then the next day it's when I found out that Rich's was closed. So I remember you had your hand sanitizer and I was making fun of you. You're like, oh my god, you're that scared. And I'm like,
and then like it's like the zombie apocalypse for the next 3 months.
Oh
like,
my god.
Half a year now, but
yeah, but I can't believe that was like our first like our last party for the year.
And that was like one of the like we've been knowing each other for quite a while, but like I think that was like the first time that we like partied together.
Oh yeah, that
was so fun.
Oh my god, Bang Bang. I remember there weren't that many people either. They closed the main room. Yeah.
So like she was supposed to perform. She told me she was supposed to perform in the main room, which is like way bigger.
Oh yeah, with the disco.
Yeah, but I think they had gone from like regular, what is it, like attendancy?
Oh yeah,
the
occupancy.
There you go. Excuse me. From like 250 to like 50 or something like that, but they had just like condensed it, so like they had to move it to the other side.
I know. It was still so much fun.
Yeah. Oh my god, that was so fun.
Yeah, I can't believe that was the last one of the year.
I'm kind of proud. It was a really fun night.
Yeah, it was.
I don't regret it. I was like, fuck it. Next 6 months, you don't know what you're gonna do. And then literally what happened, like, the next day, everything got
I
shut
know,
down.
right? Next, they were like, oops.
Yeah, it's so weird, like, seeing that video and, like, or the videos that we just saw, and it's like, everyone's just, like, having a great time on the dance floor with no worries. And I was like, don't touch me.
I know.
Yeah.
And then we have one last picture.
Oh, God. Why is she laughing already? Oh, that was so fun. That was one of the first times we did that.
Well, that was our very first actual photo shoot.
Yeah. Oh my God, that was fun.
She took some really dope pictures of
Yeah.
me. I feel that was the last legit. Oh,
I know. Sorry.
You got this, okay?
I'm gonna throw a Jenga at you. Yeah, that was the last. Yeah, that was the first photo shoot we did together. That was a lot of fun.
That was a lot of fun.
All those pictures have you seen of me like that and like that? Yeah, on my socials. That was all her. So.
Or like this random like video edit that I did.
Oh,
What was
that
it?
was the very first time we met. She took a video of me dancing at Courtyard.
Was it? Oh yeah, it's. Oh my God, like honestly, like it's so crazy how like the universe brought us together because we just kept like it seemed like everywhere I went, I just kept bumping into her. And I remember like again with my camera everywhere.
Yeah, and at Rich's.
Yeah, at Rich's. But that one time it was Jimbo James at Courtyard again. And there I am with my camera, and I'm like,
And there I am.
She had like always, she has amazing style. So I was like, oh, dude, like you would look great in like the recap. So I was like, can I record it? And she's just like, I'm like, oh, okay, she's a pro. Like, yeah,
Oh,
pretty
good
dope.
times. You
Yeah.
know, I've been. Oh my God, it's been such a struggle, honestly, with not being able to go to events. Like even like today, like my mom's probably watching. I had a dream that actually today, like this morning, I woke up like smiling because I dreamt that I was going to a festival, that I was with my friend, I was dressed up, they were scanning our tickets, and like I could hear the music and
I'm like,
I know, I could hear the music, and I woke up as soon as we were gonna go in, you know, and I thought about it, and like, and I just started crying in the fucking
dude,
car.
your dream was like, psych,
Like
psych. You thought,
yeah, my mom made fun of me. She's like, "See, even in your dreams, you can't party." I'm like,
I wanna go, mom.
I know.
Damn, I miss that feeling where like you get out of the car, you start feeling the bass on your
Oh,
chest.
and then you get all like,
dude, you're like, ah! Like, oh my
you
God.
feel that like excitement,
Yeah.
nervousness, like you don't
Yeah.
know what's gonna happen. I mean, you know it's gonna be great, but it's just
Yeah.
that feeling, like I can't even explain. It's just like such a rush and
Yeah,
such
and
a.
I think I was really excited too, because I had just started this electronic music video career, I guess.
Journey. Yeah, you were about to kickstart your career.
Yeah,
Oh my God, tell me
honestly,
about
like,
it.
So, I have a lot of love and respect for Speaker Honey because she like helped me like meet so many other people.
Shout-outs.
Shout out.
Yeah.
So yeah, I had met other people. That, hey, like we need like video, like this and that, and I was like, wow, like I'm pumped, like you know, like who knows where it's gonna go, and then so. But you know what? Everything happens for a reason. So I'm stoked to see what the hell happens after all this thing is done and over with. But because I definitely want to be on the other side, filming like at a festival or you know, dream big. So
Yeah, and if anyone needs any type of video done, you can hit her up. You know, this is why this is why we're here. We're showcasing the talent of the nightlife, people that are passionate and creative and need that space, especially right now. Cause
hit me up.
Yeah,
Let's
hit
work,
her up.
Let's collab.
Let's collab.
And like I said, that's what NVM stands for. If you don't want to do electronic recap, you know, we can do a short documentary for your story. You know, something
Yeah.
like that, like anything. Just I love to work with the videos, so. Yeah.
And how have you been adapting to the pandemic on a personal level? Have you been discovering anything new about yourself? Any new things?
One thing that I did start, it's very small. Like I don't get a lot of views right now, but I started just because at one point I got really frustrated because like, wow, like I was starting to do some really cool shit with video, you know? And I for like a good month, I got like really depressed and I was like, wow, like it just bummed out because I was really looking forward to 2020.
Yeah.
So one thing one thing that I started doing was just like pretty much vlogging, I guess, in a way, because I was like, okay, I need a other creative outlet other than like my full-time job. Like I love my job, it's videography too, but I kind of like having that freedom to do whatever the heck you want and like electronic music maybe. Yeah, so I started doing that, but honestly just looking forward to going back to filming shows and stuff like that. But for now, gotta be safe. So
Yeah. And what are your thoughts on, I mean, everything that's going on? Do you think we're gonna get a cure soon? Do you think it's gonna happen after the elections, or what's going on?
Man, I think we were just talking about it before the show, but you know, it's like it's just crazy. Like one thing after another keeps happening this year. But I mean, it'll all work out. Hopefully, we got a presidential election, a bunch of like natural disasters going around the world. I don't know. Honestly, I don't have too much to say, I guess, about that. Just, I guess, stay safe, guys.
Then don't watch
wear your mask.
conspiracies as soon as you wake up.
Oh no, yeah, don't do that. Cause at one point I was telling her that like I get too into like politics or the news or this and that or like conspiracy theories, and it's like at one point I was like reading into it too much and it like would ruin my day. So one rule that I have for myself is like don't do it in the morning. It'll ruin your whole day. But I backed off because it's just too much sometimes.
Do you have a favorite conspiracy? She said she had a whole list.
I don't know. I don't know, like the whole like Hollywood, you know, that supposedly there's a lot of like pedos and stuff like that. But, I mean, nothing is proven, you know, but it's just like a lot of conspiracies. But yeah, that's one thing that I was reading into a lot. But I mean, other than that, I think that's.
By the way, I noticed your little mushroom earring.
Oh, yeah. At Pisces Studios, right here.
Have you been experimenting with mushrooms during the quarantine? I feel like a lot of.
That's a good way to bring it in.
I
like earrings.
I saw it. I'm like,
Yeah.
wait, mushrooms. Because I feel that a lot of people, or a lot of my friends, have been telling me that they've been experimenting more with psychedelics during these times, going in nature and taking some shroomies.
Oh yeah, like I've tried ecstasy. I've tried ecstasy before, and just the first time it was amazing. I had a beautiful time. It was at a festival, but then I tried it like 3 more times, and I don't know, I just didn't like it. And also, it's like not natural, so I stayed away from it. And one time I forgot my first time with shrooms, but shrooms is just beautiful and it's natural. If you do it with the right people, the right vibes, outside nature with music, you'll have a great time.
Yeah, there's a lot of factors that come with psychedelics.
Yeah.
Yeah, like obviously the right people, the right environment, what you ate, the environment.
Yeah.
And then the dosage is just so much.
Yeah, you have to be really careful. You can't just be like, oh, I just stopped crying. Like, I'm like, no, you're gonna have a bad time. Like one time, I hadn't seen Frozen, believe it or not. Just this year, like the beginning of
You
this
watched
year.
Frozen on shrooms?
Yeah.
Oh my God, tell me about that.
And it was chill. You know, we're at home. We were like comfortable. We're having good. Like, oh fuck it, we had some extra ones, so we're like, so we took it. And for my first time watching Frozen, I shroomed it. And oh my God, Olaf is like the funniest person on earth when you're on shrooms. But yeah, it was cool.
So you actually had a good experience?
Yeah. Yep, Olaf was my bestie the whole time. I Googled it, or I think my girlfriend Googled it, and apparently he's like 7 feet tall. That's kind of creepy.
7 feet tall?
Yeah.
But that can't be, because like Elsa and...
Hey, if you Google it, I think he's like 6 or 7 feet tall. It's like some creepy conspiracy theory like on Google or something.
But then
like
Elsa and Anna, they're like taller than him.
Hey, Google said it.
So are they like...
Google said it.
Google said it.
Google said it.
Wikipedia said it, the wiki fandom, the
Yeah.
dark net.
The dark net.
Oh my God. All right. Well, I think we're ready for the human experience section. How was that? That was a bit... No, that's that's for the letter.
That's why you can't give everyone in the studio buttons, Scarlett.
I'm grooving.
He was like, he's been waiting all this time, like 15 minutes later, he's like...
It's like the triangle.
That was your one thing.
You had one job. I'm gonna start throwing jingles.
At the end of the show, there's gonna be like one left.
I know. All right. Okay. Anyways.
Wait, so what was the human experience?
It's happening now. It's happening now.
Okay.
Yeah, I created that little clip just to introduce the section. So.
Like random dancing on iCarly. Random dancing.
Okay, so what 3 words best describe you?
Stubborn, very creative, And
Hey, those 3 words. Very
sorry,
creative.
very?
The very
creative.
stubborn. Very.
Creative. Stubborn, creative. I hard worker. Is that in one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Shit, you heard it.
Yeah.
What's your greatest weakness? Your biggest weakness?
Shoot. Greatest weakness. Maybe giving people advice and sometimes I don't follow it. Yeah.
Yeah. Don't we all do that?
Yeah. So I would say that one.
What is the difference between living and existing?
Ooh, I think living is kind of being on the edge and trying new things all the time, and existing, well, on my perspective, is just kind of like doing the typical lifestyle and not never going after your dreams, or if you have a
Getting
thought.
out of your comfort zone.
Yeah, getting out of your comfort zone.
You're just existing.
Yeah.
What does the American dream mean to you?
Ooh. I don't know. That's hard because my parents pretty much brought me over here. I mean, I was born here, but they brought me over here to live the American dream, you know? Whether it's just like living comfortably, or maybe not that, but like just, you know, being safe and, you know, being able to provide for yourself. I think as long as you're like happy, that would be a American, what is it? Like,
The American dream.
Oops.
Like what?
The Mexican dream.
The
The American dream, yeah.
Okay. What impact do you want to leave on the world?
Damn, you're asking me like it's like my last day on earth here. Like I'm scared. What's going on after?
Yeah, that's why it's called the human experience, because these are the most like human.
Makes sense.
These
Makes
are the
sense.
human questions.
Okay. I don't know. I guess I think I would love to like just inspire people to have the freedom, or just like to motivate people to try different things. Don't just always do the same thing for the rest of your life.
I'm inspired.
Yeah. See, I already got one.
I love that, and I completely agree, because you need to go out there and try new things. I just went skydiving, so all my family was like, "Oh my god, I couldn't even watch it!" Like, wow.
Oh my god. Yeah, I saw the video and I was like, oh my god, I thought, you know, Scarlett, I fucking love her. She's crazy as fuck. That was so sick. Props to you. That's something I definitely want to do, but I'm like, holy shit. I'm like, oh my god. I don't know.
Maybe you need it.
Yeah.
Okay, so how many friends would you trust with your life?
Damn, how many are watching? I don't know. That's a hard question. I'd probably say like a good.
You don't have to say names, or maybe
A good.
Right.
I don't know. I think a good like 10 maybe.
10. Wow.
Yeah. I can say I have a pretty good like close friends that I can
A good
really,
support
that I can really
system?
trust. Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
That's important.
You can actually kind of get to know about them. I have a show too. It's called Vidas Honestas.
Oh.
Right now we're on a break, but that's a lot of them. That if you guys want to know more about
Vidas
them,
Honestas.
at Vidas
Check it
Honestas.
out. What's something that makes you weird?
Everything. I don't know in what way, or like eccentric, like kind of makes
Just
me
the
stand
first
out?
thing that comes into your mind.
That makes me weird. I guess like the way that my style, I guess, you know, and I'm very like.
You're gender neutral.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
I
Gender
love that.
neutral. Yeah, so it's like, you know, you could just tell like very not feminine. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like my style is pretty funky. So if you know me, I'm always wearing like big button-up shirts and stuff like that.
No,
So I think
you
that's-
always look good.
Yeah, I'm saying. But yeah, I think that's one thing that like I can say that makes me weird or stand
Okay.
out or whatever.
So when was the last time you lied, and what did you lie about?
Oh my god. What did I lie about? I don't know. I don't lie a lot.
Okay.
No, I can't. I mean, I can't. Maybe right now. I can't remember the last time I lied.
This is the last slide right
Yeah,
here.
There you go.
Okay, so now it's time for the Scarlett Letter. Actually, I need to make more, but there you go. Hey,
Yes, I got to use the button.
Yeah, actually, this is the last one, so I actually have to make more for the next show. Because, I took my cat to the vet yesterday, and he was attacking me, and I just couldn't. I needed to be there for my baby. I couldn't make letters yesterday, so this is the last one. I don't know what question's in here. You're going to open it, read it.
And then, wait, what do you mean?
There you go.
Oh, is that part of the... Is this for your question or my question?
Yours. Open it and read it and
It's too
answer.
pretty.
Yeah, you can keep it.
Oh, shoot. I'm gonna take a picture right outside. Excuse me. What traits have you earned from your parents and do you like them? Oh, I like this one. Traits. I think would like being nice. Like she's very
nice, yeah.
giving.
From who? Mom
My
or
mom. My mom. She's very like if you need something, like even if she doesn't know you that much or like you haven't earned her trust, like she's just a very giving person. Like you don't have to pretty much give her anything. Like let's say like you're in the streets,
Mm-hmm.
she's just like here's I don't know some money or something.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
beautiful.
she's a very giving person. From my dad, he's very like laid back sometimes, like in a way where like if a huge problem happens in the family, he'll try to be like, hey, like calm down, like try, like it's gonna
So
be
it's like
okay.
the harmonizer.
Yeah, I think that those are two that I would say.
Beautiful.
Thanks.
All right. Well, thank you so much for being here, joining me tonight. This is long overdue. I've been wanting to have you here for a while.
I know we've been talking about it for a while, but
Yeah, since the whole thing happened.
the whole shebang.
Yeah, but so people can find you on Instagram
Yeah.
and
I
YouTube?
just started vlogging. So if it's on the link is in my bio on Instagram. Instagram at nvm.info.
All right, y'all. Thank you, my humans, for watching. We'll see you next Thursday.
Later, guys. Thanks for tuning in.